Bosch touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. And the shot is good. And now a 4-point Detroit lead.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
And slam dunk by Ivey.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Bosch finds Chalmers. Battier trying to break loose. Chalmers' shot is no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
So much about Stewart comes through his toughness, and you get physical with him. He has no problem getting physical right back.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Bosch. And it's Allen in for Dwayne Wade. Now a timeout called by Miami. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows that they're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The three from LeBron, and that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. James has got 9 points.
More and more three-pointers coming at the hands of LeBron James, a sign of him growing in confidence and starting to take the numbers game seriously.
And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Heat trail by 5. Chalmers looking around. James finds Chalmers. The three sinks the three-pointer. 8 points for him.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Sadiq
And how
Bey.
about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down to the middle. Haslam kicks it out to James. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Basket good.
And LeBron has the skill and the green light to just get everything off anytime he wants, that time from the mid-range.
Back to Cunningham. Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded by Haslam. Back to Cunningham. Shot clock at 5. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. He kicks to Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Heat.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Allen passes to Chalmers for the lead. For the tie. And that's 2 points on the way. Battier's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Chris Anderson is checked in for the Heat. Miller comes in for James. Here's Hayes.
Everybody.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Once again, fans,
Pass to
your
Duren.
DU dancers.
Here's Knox. Tips it up. Pass to Burks. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Burks.
And the Pistons lead by 3.
And Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
And Chalmers kicks to Anderson. And there's the pass to Allen. And here's Haslam. Good ball movement here by Miami. Out to Miller. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Now the Heat with it. They trail by 3. Allen dishes to Miller. Back to Allen. Launches it. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 5th rebound in this one. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Miller grabs the miss. And it's Chalmers with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Off with the layup. Detroit leading by 3. Poke loose. To the inside. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist by Chalmers.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Hayes. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14. Bagley, no good. Bagley's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Miller, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Killian Hayes.
First
The
team
Heat
foul.
shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line
Now
tonight.
at the line, Mike Miller.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the Heat with some changes. Chris Bosh is checked in for Anderson. James comes in for Udonis Haslem. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Mario Chalmers. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Noel's checked in for Duren. Here's Hayes. Feeds it to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
The third.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Bosch passes to Miller. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Miller's got 8 points. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Missed. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets.
Miami Heat, 56. The Pistons.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Youth dance team.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cunningham and Bay share the wing duty. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Ivy in at the 5.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. He gets it in there.
And Isaiah Stewart, for a big man, doing all the little things here.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's James. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Here's Cunningham. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Chris Bosh.
Cunningham at close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
And Miami making a change here. Chalmers is checked in. On offense, here are the Heat. It's a 5-point game. Here's Battier. He kicks to James. Shoots over Bay. And that one's good by LeBron. And it's 13 points for LeBron.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah. Whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close, he's getting the ball.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams. Locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, thanks.
And Stewart, even though he's built a little stocky, can get up off the deck, that time with a huge jam.
And it's Wade with the jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
LeBron against Bay. James in the post. The layup missed. Detroit leading by 3. Now Bay dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Stewart. A shot off that time. And Miami the other way now. Here's Battier. Lays it up and banks it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Now, here's Ivy. Passes it to Bay. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Wade outside. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Oh, man, Bay needed that one, and so did the team.
Driving to the basket. Bosch finds Wade over Cunningham. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Wade.
And that's why this team turns to Dwayne Wade in times of crisis.
The feed now to Bogdanovich. He gets that one.
Bojan
And
Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovich, he's a seasoned veteran, comfortable having the rock in his hands when it's a big possession.
And here's Chalmers from the arc. Drills it from outside. Chalmers has got it all tied up now for the Heat.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him in that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Bay, no good. Bay's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Wade, and it's Wade with the jam.
Love to see some trademark Dwayne Wade aggressive slashing to the basket.
1:58 left to play in the final quarter. Over to the left wing. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And it's sent back by Bosch. And they'll keep possession. They get it back. And the dunk by Stewart. Timeout call for the Heat.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Isaiah Stewart.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Cunningham against Wade. A three from Bogdanovich. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
James looking it over. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Ivy kicks to Stewart. Bay wide open, and he fires. A three-pointer off the mark. Bay's gone only 4 of 11 from the field. And then Bosch with the dunk.
A gigantic shot from Bosch. That's why he's one of the game's best bigs.
You know, we have to see that great mobile one drive one more time.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor.
Stewart misses. And it's the Heat with the ball. The lead is 2. Here's LeBron. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
First personal foul.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Detroit.
And that tacks another big point onto the lead. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 5. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, Heat fans, show some love for your Heat dancer.
Right block shot. Cunningham's shot is off. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. And that's an intentional foul.
Cade Cunningham. Second personal foul.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Now at the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
It's T-shirt time! Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
They Justin? Yes, this is what what's wrong. We're like I didn't watch boys, but I watched videos. I have a video of it. I have a video of it.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers. Make some noise one more time for your Heat dancers.
That was the longest shit ever.
29 seconds
That's
left
great.
in the fourth
Imagine
quarter.
if he made it. That was But that me,
Bosch with
I'm
it.
James.
And they can just let the
I'm
clock run
James.
out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Open. open.
Wade, right side,
Bruh,
from
open.
12 feet out. And good.
I tried to
Davis have time as it falls.
Damn.
Wade's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Chris Bosh.
Here's
Oh, I have
Bay.
an idea.
That one's off. Still out of sync. And the Heat call time here.
Bro, what?
They're ahead by 9. 7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And a surprising timeout here with the game in the bag.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session. So
But you have to
coach
watch it.
electing to do that here.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own
Bro,
Miami Heat
stop. I'm not.
bouncer.
Watch it. Let's get him. I'm out there. Bruh. And then you won't be able to ever watch an NBA game in real life or on TV. Why? If you don't know how to watch a 1 minute. 1 minute and 8 seconds. Is there
Here we
30
go, fans.
seconds?
Time to make some noise for your Heat
in,
dancers.
in like 10 milliseconds? It's actually 8 milliseconds. It's not. It starts from 8. It doesn't. You not see the 9? No. It's a 9. So,
Here we go, fans.
so I'm
Time to make
teaching
some
you
noise
how to
for
watch
your
something
Heat
that's
dancers.
1 minute and 8 seconds long.
I keep watching that 1 minute and 8 seconds long.
What?
Bro, I watched an ad that 1 minute and 8 seconds long. So that's
Directly not 1 minute. Not direct to 1 minute.
Miami with the ball. 9-point game. Out the basket.
I don't know. Look
Once
at
they
this.
smelled
Oh, 4
blue
seconds
water,
left.
you could see the killer
They better shoot it. They better
take
shoot
over.
that.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke
Goodbye. Oh.
Want to do blacktop? Want to do 1v1 on blacktop? You can do 1v1 on
Oh.
Want to do Oh, excuse me. Ouch.
That did not hurt. So
No, they hurt
stop.
me.
I know it didn't hurt. I know it didn't. Stop.
Can we do blacktop? Get you a bag. Get you a
Don't
bag.
forget my feelings like that.
Bro, can we please? Oh yeah, let's watch the highlight.
No, that's what's my fault.